Alright, I'm back. And let's see what I'm weighing at. Currently weighing 174.4, as you can see. And so, this new little series we're gonna do is I'm just gonna track my entire bulk. We're gonna bulk for 4 months and then we'll see where I'm at. So I'm gonna do this every single day, track what I look like and what I'm weighing so that you guys can keep up. If you guys wanna follow along, just subscribe. I'll be here every day. Alright. No, it's been a while. Been caught up with a lot of stuff going on in life. But we are back. I'm gonna turn this down, it's probably a little loud. So as you saw in the previous little videos, I'm currently weighing 174. So I lost a lot of weight. It's time to get back on it. I was 200. Then I started cutting, got down to 190, then got down to like 188, 185, and didn't want to go below that. I wanted to stay at 185 at least. But I ended up doing a program where I was training like an athlete. If you've watched in the previous video, pretty sure I was training like that. But doing that was burning a lot of calories training that way. So I ended up losing a lot of weight. Plus I wasn't eating like I should. I was running around a lot. I was getting like 2 meals in a day. I think breakfast contained like 1 banana and like a protein bar, and that was it. But so I finished that. Finished my practicum. Just finished finals up this past week. So now I've been training like a bodybuilder again for about 2 weeks now. Maybe a weekend. Yeah, about 2 weeks, maybe 3. So I'm back to what I'm doing again. Bodybuilding, I like it. It's better. I haven't really decided on if I want to go back to the split I was doing before I hopped on to the athletic training, or if I just want to do a normal push-pull legs or chest, back, and arms, legs workout. So I've kind of been mixing it. So like last night I hit arms. Today I got legs. The only reason I hit arms last night was because I hit chest and back with a friend of mine to end the semester on Friday. But then I got busy on Saturday and couldn't get in, so I came Sunday night. But so far what I've been doing is push, pull legs, because I don't know, I've still been contemplating with the whole training like a power lifter and competing and stuff like that type thing. But right now I'm just trying to get bigger. That's the whole objective right now, is to get big, get strong in the process. So I am starting the bulk. I am going to bulk for 4 months, we'll say. I plan to end at the end of February. No, at the end of March, that's what it was. I'm going to bulk from now until the end of March, and then once the start of April comes, I'm going to start cutting. And I'm only gonna cut for 2 months. I'm gonna cut from April and May, kind of like what Sam Sulek does, where he'll bulk for like 4 months hard, then he'll cut for 2 months, and then he'll restart his bulk. So that's what I plan on doing. So I plan on being cut by summer, come May time, and then I'll be bulking again throughout summer. So like the first month, hopefully for both months of summer, I'll be decently lean enough. But yeah, I don't know. Right now I'm pretty lean. As you saw, I don't have much body fat. I don't really have abs per se. I do here and there sometimes. It really just depends on the angle, the lighting, and stuff like that. I don't have rock hard abs like most people do. But yep, I'm currently weighing 174 as of this morning. I don't know. Biggest thing that I'm focused on is growing my legs and my chest back, because when I was doing that whole workout, I was not hitting chest really at all. I would hit chest once a week, and it would only be one exercise. It would be dumbbell bench, and it would and I wasn't allowed to arch my back. I had to stay flat on the bench, activate my core when I did it. So for y'all that don't know, a slight arch in your back is what helps activate your chest a little bit more, get your shoulders out of the movement. And when I wasn't allowed to arch my back, my shoulders were taking over a lot. So and with all the workouts that I was doing, it was nothing but shoulder and back movements, and then core stabilizers with a little arms here and there. So like I was doing hang cleans, I was doing power snatches, I would do pull-ups, I'm trying to think, lat pull-downs, lateral raises. I was doing single arm farmer's carries, where it's basically just like I'm holding a shrug the whole time. Then I would do single arm overhead kettlebell walks, where I'd just hold a kettlebell over my head, flex my core, and then walk for like 40 yards. So my shoulders, my arms are pretty decent right now. They're the biggest they have been, especially at this weight. Last time I was this size, I had really small arms. My chest was about the same size, if not a little bit smaller, and my back was smaller. But right now, my back's decent from what it looked like. Still need to get bigger. I'd prefer to have bigger lats, like fatter lats that come out on the sides. My chest, I want that to be where it was when I was 190. And then, of course, my legs need to grow. And then my arms could always get bigger. Like, who doesn't think their arms can't get bigger? But, so yeah, I woke up a little late today, so I didn't get to eat an actual breakfast because I'm on a time crunch. So all I ate was this strawberry Pop-Tart. That was 390 calories, I think, on the way here. So that was like containing in my breakfast. I'm gonna get in here, hit legs real quick, and then I'm gonna go pick up lunch eat that, and then I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get a haircut today, so I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like, and then after that I'll be reffing tonight. So I gotta drive out of here and go do that, and depending on how I feel, I might go shoot around and go play some basketball. We'll see. If I do, I'll post some little clips here and there. It probably won't be me playing. It'll just be like me scanning the court or something. I'm not gonna record me playing, but probably not. Who knows? But alrighty, I feel like I talked enough. The goal for weight is to at least hit 200. I have 4 months to bulk, so I'm hoping that I get to like 220, so that when I get to 220 and I lose weight, I'll be like 190 lean, like I am now. Because considering that I was 200 pounds and then I dropped down to 174, and I'm pretty freaking lean and vascular, that's what I'm hoping will happen. So I'll be like 190 shredded basically, but we will see. So I'm gonna smash the rest of this pre-workout, then I'm gonna go in there and walk on the treadmill, and then you guys will pick up on my first set. Alrighty, so I just walked for 20 minutes on the treadmill. Hit some little warm-ups for my knees. Getting my ab and adductors open. My hips are opening up so that they won't be tight and all hurting while I squat. But we're not gonna do much for legs today. We'll hit some squats, and then we'll go from whatever's open. So eat this bar real quick. See how my knees feel. Oh, that hurt. Okay. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but my knees are popping. But alrighty, we got, depending on how this feels, this might just be set one, but we'll see. Okay. Not bad. My knees are aching a little bit. Yeah, we'll stay there. It hurts my knees. Oh yeah. And we're done. So now we'll just sit here for about 3 sets and let this shit out. One set down, 2 more to go. Separate. I'm switching to single leg. I don't like the way that one felt. So there's a whole bunch of people over there by the seated calf raise that I want to use. And I don't want to be a dick and go record over there. Because a lot of people try to be courteous and not get in the video, and I don't want to make them have to focus on that instead of their workout. So we will be doing this one a little different than the seated one, but it works the same. Only difference is I have to make sure my knees stay bent and they're not like that. But who cares? Let's get to it. See what we're working with. Not too shabby. They're getting there, that's for sure. No triations on the hamstring. Calves are not too shabby. Oh. All right. Some exposure back so you guys can see me. So that ends the leg workout. As you guys can see, they're not too shabby. Definitely need them to get fatter, that's for sure. But that's it. Only 4 things. I actually got to get out of here, so I'll talk to you guys in the car on the way to get food. Turn that down. So, just finished up legs. As you could tell, it was not too much. I don't really like splitting up my leg days into 2. I used to, but I just think it's kind of pointless. So I started hitting it all in one. So what I don't do a lot either. It's just I'll do squats, then I'll do hamstring curls, leg extensions, and then calf raises. That's literally it. That's what I hit every leg day. Started hitting that when I restarted bodybuilding again, which was like I said 2-3 weeks ago. But yeah, nothing crazy. No reason to be excessive. I do those few things, go hard on each one, make sure I go to failure or at least close to failure as much as I can. I don't know, I like going to failure. I feel like it feels better to me doing it that way. I get more out of it, in my opinion, than stopping short or doing a set number. I just kill myself until I can't go anymore. But then I started doing those little half reps. There's all kinds of controversy about whether you should do half reps or not. I think might as well. Like, your muscles still technically working to be able to get those little few extra reps, like half reps out. So might as well do those until my muscle literally can't do it anymore. But yeah, nothing crazy, nothing too excessive. 4 exercises, hits every part of my leg. Squats, focus on, depending on how I do it, sometimes I go a little too wide, so like my hip flexors will kind of take over and do most of the work and pull, and then sometimes it'll ache. But if I do it correctly and I get my feet right, correct distance away, it hits the outer sides of my quads. And then when I do leg extensions, I kind of try to point my toes forward, and I'll turn them in a little bit, and so I can try to hit that inside of my quad. And then when you just point your toe outwards, it kind of just hits the whole thing in the median. So I do it that way. And then leg curls, as simple as it can get. Just sit down. I like doing the seated ones. We don't have a lying leg curl at this gym that I'm at. I like those, don't get me wrong, but they have a standing one, and I don't like the way that feels. I don't know. I need something to kind of hold my hips in place, because every time I do that, my hip will come off and then it'll pull. So then like I ache there instead, and I'm not doing that. The whole point of the movement is to only hit your hamstring, not to hit your hips or your hip flexors or anything like that. I don't want to feel it there. So I do the seated one, so I can only hit my hamstring, and it feels amazing when I do it that way. I'll push the pad on the top as far down as I can. I'll kind of pass this. Oh, phone almost fell. I'll push it past this little, like, the limit my legs will go. So like, I'll push it down to my knees, and then I'll push it an extra notch to where the weight has to go down because my knees can't hyperextend. And then it helps me keep my hips out of the movement, so they're not flexing up into the pad as I pull down. It just makes it to where only my hamstrings are what's pulling the weight, nothing else. So I do it that way. It helps a lot. Feels great in my opinion. I get a great contraction. Muscle-mind connection is amazing when I do it that way. I like doing, what is it called? RDLs, but I just didn't have time today. Stuck with that. With what I had time for, those movements are quick, fast. They get the job done if you do them correctly, so there was no point to add in RDLs. Plus, my lower back has been aching a lot lately, and I don't really know from what. I think I might need to start stretching a little bit more, but my lower back's been killing me, so there's really no point to do the RDLs because then my back could possibly take over, which we don't want. We want it only in our hamstrings. So I didn't do those. I haven't even been doing barbell ones. I've been doing dumbbells for some reason, which they feel great. Like, they feel the same as they would if I did barbell. But it was a great little workout. Felt amazing. Calves, simple as they can get. I don't know. I don't like to just rep them out like most people do. I think it's pointless. So I'll go slow. I'll make sure like I kind of pause at the bottom and the top, get that full stretch in my calf, and then at the top I'm really squeezing, and then once I die out, can't do anything like that, then I'll just start busting them out. I usually try to get to 15 at least anyways. The seated one is way better in my opinion than what I did. It felt good, don't get me wrong. If it didn't, I probably just would have been done, but it did. It felt pretty good, worked for the most part. I just wish that the seated, there wasn't a whole bunch of people in there. I didn't expect it to be that packed, to be honest, but I don't like going around a lot of people in the gym when I record, just because most of them are going to, especially this gym that I go to, a lot of them are respectful people. They will make sure that they don't get in the video, they'll make sure they don't get in the way, all that stuff, and I'm not going to make somebody tiptoe around me when, like, there's no point in that. The gym is for everybody. I'm not gonna make them do that. But yeah, so I'll probably name this series, I just thought about while I was working out, I'll probably just name it Road to 220 or something like that. I don't know, something stupid, but we'll see. If I change it, then you'll know whenever you read the caption. But alrighty, I'm about to go in here, order this food, go eat it. I will see you guys when I get my haircut. Peace out.